blaming them for what's happened. So we've seen the mass arrest of Rohingya men. According to the government, 575 men and women, we presume, are in. So our report documents a campaign of violence by the Myanmar military against the Rohingya minority group. Responsibility. They're targeted and they're systematic, and they often occur in places where militants are known to be active, which actually makes us feel like This campaign started on the 9th of October following a series of attacks by what appears to be a Rohingya militant group on a series of border guard police posts. 9 police officers were killed. What we've seen in the following months is basically a completely disproportionate response by the Myanmar security forces. It's gone way beyond anything that would have been necessary to try and counter the security threat. Well, the government is actually denying that anything is happening. They're accusing the international community of exacerbating the situation, of inflaming tensions, and they're accusing the Rohingyas who are trying to speak out about this of fabricating these violations in order to get international aid and assistance. At the same time, the government is not allowing anyone into northern Rakhine State, so it's been pretty much cut off to international independent observers since the 9th of October. And I think what we've documented quite clearly is a pattern of violations that collectively targets the Rohingya on the basis of their ethnicity and religion, and which we believe may amount to crimes against humanity. We need the military, because it is the military that are committing most of the violations that we've documented. We need them to stop what they're doing, and we need huge international pressure to do that. But we also need to see humanitarian aid and assistance getting to these people. For 2.5 months now, humanitarian organisations haven't been able to access all communities in North Rakhine State, particularly the Rohingya in this so-called clearance operations zone. Aung San Suu Kyi, who is the country's de facto leader, has, as we see it, failed in her political and her moral responsibility to condemn human rights violations. But at the same time, we understand that the civilian government does not have ultimate control over the military. The military operates independently of civilian oversight, and this is a problem that we're going to see repeat itself as long as the military does have such power in the country. Bangladesh has strengthened the border, it's tightened the border, so it's hard for Rohingyas to get in, but nonetheless we are seeing a large number of them arrive. When they get there, they live in fear. They often go into hiding because they're worried about being deported or arrested. And at the same time, the Bangladeshi authorities are not allowing humanitarian organisations to access the new arrivals. So these people who need food, shelter, healthcare just aren't getting it. And they're actually